Sweden is a destination of choice for thousands of students every year. This is not just because Sweden is a beautiful country with stunning landscapes and one of the best welfare systems for its residents, but also because some of Swedish universities are in top 300 world universities, and also because Swedish government offers scholarships for international students in their master programs every year. Nearly 500 students get these scholarships every year, and in this video I will give you a brief introduction to these scholarships, and we are starting right after the intro. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Tahir, and if this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video on this channel every Tuesday and Friday. These are some of the topics which we are going to discuss today. First, I will show you one slide about Sweden. Then we will discuss what are these scholarships, what are the benefits you will get, what are the English language requirements for Swedish universities? What is the admission process and what are some of the important deadlines? And then at the end, which is the most important part of this video, I will show you a complete work plan for you, how to proceed with your scholarship application, a complete timeline for you, how to plan your project of this scholarship. So as you all know that Sweden is in Europe and Stockholm is its capital and home to 950,000 people. The other two big cities are Gothenburg and Malmö. Gothenburg has 570,000 people, while Malmö has 340,000 people. The official language of Sweden is Swedish, but majority of people can speak English very well. There are two types of scholarships for international students in Sweden: Swedish Institute scholarships and university scholarships. Swedish Institute is a government agency which offers scholarships to international students and researchers. Swedish Institute scholarships for global professionals, SISGP. These are the scholarships which are offered to most countries. In fact, these scholarships are available to 34 countries. And this is the list of all those countries. Before we discuss further about these scholarships and where you can get more information, let's have a look at the recipients of these scholarships this year. This is the list of recipients. Here you can see that around 16,543 applications were received by nearly 5,300 students. Out of these, 3,546 students were able to secure the admission in the university, and 318 students got these scholarships. Now, if you scroll this list down, you can see some of the master programs where these students got the scholarship. And this can give you a little bit of guidance what master program is good for you. Now let's talk about what are the benefits of this scholarship. So number one is the 10,000 SEK per month. So SEK means Swedish krona, which is the currency there. So 10,000 krona per month. Then you get travel grant of 15,000 krona once during your study. You also get illness and accident insurance, and you also get membership of 2 networks. Now let's talk about the English language requirements. There are few ways you can show your English language competency. If you are living in an English speaking country, you might not require any English exam. But for most of the international students, they have to appear either in IELTS exam or the TOEFL exam. For English language requirement of master program, they use a term called English language 6. And what is English language 6? English language 6, if you are giving an IELTS exam, which is the Australian exam, then you have to score 6.5 overall with no section less than 5.5. And if you are appearing in a UK version of the English language testing system, which is called TOEFL exam, then it depends on whether you are appearing in a paper-based exam or in an online exam, and the scores vary. And these are the scores for both of these exams. Now, before we talk about the admission process, I would like to mention something, that if you need any information after watching this video, then these are the 3 websites which you should consult. And now let's talk about the admission process. Admission process in Sweden is very simple. You can apply to multiple programs and universities using a single application. Now, this is the website University Admission where you have to lodge your application. There are 2 sessions. These are the deadlines which you should keep in mind when applying your admission. You should note when the online service is available, what are the application deadlines, when the notification will come, and when the semester starts. So an important point here is that when you are notified for your admission, when you get the notification, you have to respond. You have to reply to the university. So therefore make sure that you reply. Now, there are two semesters. One starts in January, which is called the spring. The other is called autumn, which starts in August, September. But the important thing here is that all the scholarships are for autumn session. So there are no scholarships for spring session. I mentioned spring here because if you are applying just in case for spring session, and you are not seeking scholarship, then it might be helpful for you. But if you are applying for a scholarship, then you should only focus on the autumn semester or the semester which starts in August, September. Now, I don't want this video to be too long, so I will explain few more things on this timeline so that you can better understand the process. So what happens is that, for example, now you can plan for your 2020 autumn session because you are in August. I am releasing this video in August 2019. So around mid-October, the online service will be available and you can put your application. Then you can submit this application up to 15th of January. So you have 3 months period in which you can submit the application. And if you need English language exam, you can also appear in the exam. And there are two things. One is that you have to search for the program in which you are trying to enroll. And not only one program, you have to at least select few programs and then you can give options. And then you have to prioritize your programs, that this is my first choice, this is my second choice. This is called ranking. And this ranking you have to mention in your application. And the ranking deadline is also the application deadline. So it means that before 15th of January, you have to finalize the preferences for yourself, that this is my first choice or second or third choice. So once you submit the application, you can change the ranking, but that might affect your admission and as well as the scholarship, because then you will be considered as late if you change the ranking afterwards. So make sure that you do this before 15th of January. Now, from 15th of January to the end of January, they will give you some time to submit any documents. For example, your English language exam result comes, so that you can simply scan it and send it to university. They will accept this because they will verify your TOEFL or IELTS exam online. So you just scan the copy and send online, and then they will verify it. And then after 31st of January, then you have to make another application for the scholarship on the Swedish Institute website. So there you have to apply for the scholarship, and for that application you need an application number, and that application number will come from your application to the university admission website. So when you apply there, you will get an application number, and that application number you have to put in your application for the scholarship, which you will submit in Swedish Institute. So in February, you will submit the scholarship application. Then after that, you can look for university scholarships as well, because this is your second option. So look for the university, which university is offering a scholarship, and then you apply to that university directly for the university scholarship. So this is the process. So in April, you will get the notification of your result, and if you get the scholarship, you have from April to July. So this you apply the visa, and once you got the scholarship, the visa process will be very simple and easy. After that, you can arrange your accommodation and you can go to Sweden. So this is a very simple process. If you plan carefully, you can do this for the next year. So this is a perfect time for you to start gathering the documents, start planning, searching for your programs. Searching is very easy. Go to the website and just search with your subject. And once you have selected certain universities, look for their codes, and then later on you can also search with using their program codes, because every program has a code. So it's very easy. So I hope that you can plan this very well, because I have put all the information. So if you like this video, the only thing you can do is give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, put in the comments and I will try my best to answer all the questions. Thanks for watching and see you next time.